Okay, back to the grind. It's fucking weird. This pen, Parker 51, that has a Okay, why are you doing this to me? Why is this not going through? This this looks like a 61 from the outside, and it's a 51 on the inside. It was made very late in the day when I think. Kitty, what are you doing? Tina. Okay, where was I? Back over here. Okay, it's upside down. Just pretend you're sitting across the table from me. This is a Parker. 9 times out of 10 people would say, this is a Parker 61. Look at the rainbow clip. Blah, blah, blah. Well, it's a Parker 51 from the inside. Parker 51, unless it's some sort of faux product. Aerometric fill 51 that I just filled up. Okay. What else do I have here that's weird? And I wanted to show effects and all. All of these pens are weird. These are all later. No, this isn't weird. What's wrong with this one? Nothing. Am I looking in the wrong pile? This is this is Parker 51 again. So this is somewhere late in the day. Parker 51s were made to look like 61s because they could. I guess they had parts left over or something. Who the hell knows? So these two, this and that one, are Parker 51s. This is a 61 with a cartridge converter rather than the usual nonsense they have. This is one with a cartridge converter. I'm showing you these things off camera, of course. This one is without a cartridge converter. This one does anyone here want to say hi? I don't bite much. It's Parker. I want to tell him I fixed my computer. I think he'd be oh so proud of me that I fixed my computer. I know. I'm so sorry, Parker. I'm just making fun of you. I'm laughing at you, not with you. This is a pen I used for a wedding book once upon a time. It has a really excruciatingly fine nib on it, which I remember fondly, kind of. Let me see if I can blow into it here. Really, really needle nose fine. A very warped shell. Really neat pen though. Okay. Really nice nib on this. This is the one that's missing its thingy. Okay. That one out. This is another really fine nibbed one. Pretty sweet, Per Gustafson. Sounds like I'm smoking a pipe. Okay, so these will stay out. These will go back home in the drawer. These two are, what are these? These are more 61s. 61 with a aerometric fill. And a cap. Oh, it does work. These mixed around, gold, gold, silver, silver. Hey, Scraff, who are you? What do you do when you're not on YouTube, Scraff? What is your name? Okay, I'll leave these out. This will go back. Oh, Scraff. Talk to me, Scraff. Talk, talk. You're a fountain pen enthusiast. What kind of pens do you like? What are you most enthusiastic about? And where are you located, Scraff? Where in the world are you? Vintage and old, okay, that's good. I'm an old kind of guy myself, but I mean old meaning Parker 61 or before. I'm trying to clean out the old plumbing on these 61s. Are you a writer or a journal keeper or an artist or just a collector? Okay, cool. And where are you located, Scraff? Okay, these are done. Put these in here. Oops, can't forget this one. As much as I'd like to. Europe, would you like to be, can you be a little more focused than just saying Europe. We've got a lot of European folks that visit, and some speak in many languages other than English. So it might be nice to say, I would never guess what country. Well, by Hungary. Okay. I might have guessed it in the fullness of time. So is Scraff your name, or do you have a different name? And would you like me to use, what name would you like me to use to refer to you? I sometimes call people by their, see, look, there's another Hungarian. Ozika Budai. Would either one of you like to be invited to broadcast with me? Have your face and your hands and your voice speaking in Hungarian or any other language? I can use it, Scraff. Okay. Well, let me get a fancy pen here to write it out, kind of fancy. I'm going to use a pen from a nib from 1890, maybe. Scraff. Your little emoticon thingy makes it look like you are wearing a smoking jacket. I can be I do write calligraphically from time to time. I'm not. Yes, Scraff. Scraff. And now Zika, is that your name? I'm using a Franken pen right now. Ozika. O-S-Z-I-K-A. Ozika. It's for Oscar. Oh, O-C-A-R. I like many different kinds of pens for all sorts of different kinds of reasons. I draw and I calligraphy and I do other things, so I have pens that do different things for different purposes. So Oscar or Scraff, would you like to come on board and chat? I can invite you and you click on the link and your face suddenly appears. know if that was a yes to come on. I'm going to invite you anyway. You can come or not, up to you. Invite, copy to clipboard, copy, edit, paste. Edit, paste. If you click on that, you can follow the directions and I will invite you in. Oh, sure you can. You can sing a song or wear a funny hat. We'll get other people in here that you can talk to, or you and Oscar can talk in Hungarian. I've been working on trying to get my computer to work, and I ended up dragging out of the depths of my studio a computer that the screen cracked, and it's been sitting in a heap for years, and I finally taped this. I dragged it out kicking and screaming and taped the screen back together here. So I'm just hoping it will last a little bit longer so I can finish the jobs I have to do. Speaking of which, I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if is this even plugged in. It is plugged in. I'm going to see if this scanner. I was trying to get a 51 to work the other day, and it was not working well. Let me see if my computer recognizes this printer. Printer scanner, printer and scanner. Epson, there it is. Scan, open scanner. Please say yes, you are working. Overview scan. Yay. There was a 51 I had, Scrap, that was giving me problems. It was writing really, really dry. And what I ended up doing is taking the shell off and replacing finding a different shell, because the shell was sort of pushing down on the nib too much and it wasn't working. So I ended up doing some clever fancy footwork. Um, 51s are fussy in that way. There's more to it than just yanking a nib out and putting another nib in. They are finicky. They could have been. They were quite sought after and quite popular. So yes, I don't know if they were worth their weight in gold, but they could have been literally worth that much. I'll be right back here. I just want to invite. Let me see here. Well, what was I trying to do? I know what I was trying to do. So, Scrap, what do you do with your pens? Do you are you a writer or a poet or a novelist or just a collector? Okay. What do you do for a living, if I can ask that? A student. What are you studying? Law. Okay, cool. Is that a bad place to live? Oh, I see. Cool. So, Oscar Ozika, what kind of engineering and what do you use pens as well? In-house. Okay, cool. Would either one of you like to come on and talk face to face? Show some of the pens you have on camera, live? Parker 61 here. 61 flighter. 61 missing its little arrow, but it has a nice flexible nib sort of thing going on. What's this one? Oh, entertaining, schmentertaining. The paper quality on some of these older books is great, yes. And I find them in old bookstores and flea markets and stuff. The paper is generally very good. Yeah, laid paper is quite lovely. I like it for some things, but generally I like the way it looks and like the way it feels. And if I wrote only letters and didn't do calligraphy or drawing, I might find it good. But because I sort of need to do a lot of stuff that has to be scanned in later, a smoother Bristol board is better for my drawing needs. I have not. You should be able to go to any reputable pen store and try out paper they have at their desk, you know. You may get people able to tell you as well what they think of it, you know, online. I've never heard of it, so I can't give you any advice whatever. I might be able to, if I saw the way you held the pen and how you wrote, I might be able to maybe make some suggestions. But sorry for yawning. Oh, okay. It sounds a little bit, you know, you might be able to find paper in your own country, you know, rather than having to import it and that kind of stuff. You might find paper perfectly fine in Hungary. Well, cheap paper, it might be okay, but if you have problems, it might be because it isn't as okay as you think it is. But if you're fine with it, then that's great. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go drink some water. I'll be right back. Let's see if I can make anything good out of these things. Look at that. What's wrong with this thing? Nothing. Yeah, fountain pens are not all that easy to find. No. These are Parker 45s of some sort. And I didn't realize I had so many. Here's a Parker 21 that may or may not be broken. Yeah, it is a shame. Well, I need to this isn't the right cap. That's broken. Oh, hello, Miss Marilyn. Look at this nice pen. It's nice because there's a chip out of the top. Okay, I need to turn on more light here just a second to see what I'm doing. So I cannot see what I'm doing. Yeah, they're yeah, you won't find them too often, I'm afraid. Come on, Pierre. Turn the thing around, thank you. Ah, does this have a crack? No crack back there. No crack up there. There's a big old crack right there. That is gonna leak all over the place. Another crack there, that'll leak. Sure this isn't cracked. Crack right there, it's gonna leak. Never mind. Yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like cartridge converters. It seems like if you don't fill them from a bottle, something's wrong. Another, no, not a crack. These 21s are very crackable, very fragile. So when a crack happens, usually up at the shell here, and you end up with inky fingers. So I think this one works. Okay, this is a marker. This is all screwed up, but if it works, if it doesn't leak, it might actually be functional. Yeah, stiff pens too are par for the present course because of the flexible pens are just more fragile, and people are going to be more likely to break them. So why sell pens that are going to break? Aha! This one has a thing in it. This is very shrunken, but does it work? If it works and it's shrunk, I don't care. Hey, Friedrich. These are some Hungarians, 2 Hungarians in the room. Do you speak Hungarian, Frederick? Oh, wow. This is the one that I keep picking up by mistake. Put that down there. So, Frederick, look at this trauma that this 21 special received in its life. But it still writes perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So it's going to go in my bin for wayward pens. Okay. Lustraloy caps. Okay. This pencil works. Nothing wrong with it, right? Put that in my keeper pile. Okay, another box. You understand the last word. Well, the last word might be the important one. Another 45. An A nib. Soak that. Another 45. Change these around. Why do I have these things in this box? They should have been in a drawer so I can sell the damn things. These aren't doing any good sitting here, right? He had all his Parkers broken. It sounds like he decided one day to go outside and break all his Parkers. This one can go down here. Is this functional? Yes. There's a converter. Take the converter out. Oh, the converter is toast. Converter is toast. Okay, give me a cap. Yeah, missing iridium is not a happy thing. Look at this, another. This one has a good converter. I'm keeping the good converters. Green. Oh, look. Wendell R. Anderson, the governor of Minnesota. Keep that. Any other? This is a gray one. The kaput converter. Take the converter out. Wow. Were they able to do that today? So Brecht got his pens today. How many pens do I own? I own about 5,000 of them, I guess. Why does this not want to come out? Yeah, it is kind of a wow. Well, you show them one of my videos. I bought a pen repair store, yes. And consequently, I had a bunch of pens. Sort of overnight, but I had, before I bought that, I did have others. Maybe a couple, maybe 300 at that point. Why doesn't this screw in? Is this for a ballpoint pen or something? Must be for a ballpoint pen. That's a blue one. This one goes with Wendell Anderson, I guess. Yeah, well, there we go. I just made a pen, Wendell Anderson's pen from Minnesota, governor of Minnesota. How about that? Wendell R. Anderson. Gave him a nice prickly fine nib, put a nice prickly fine cap on it, and now I've got a pen in my collection. Wendell Anderson. Put a converter in there, get it going. Are these blue? Is this supposed to, yes, it's blue under this light. The blue light from my computer is making it blue. So, Frederick, I was able to, my computer I have been using for the past 5 years keeps on not quite starting up. And so I dragged out of the corner a computer that had a big, chunky, broken screen. And I managed to put plug it in, and it actually worked. So what do you think about that? The gods were with me. This one broken. These damn 21s. You know, Parker, couldn't you have just made it work? Is that too much to ask? Use good plastic. It wouldn't hurt to get a new one, but you know, I just want to make sure I can do the two jobs I have on my plate without having to buy a new one. It would be nice if I could just start the process. I did ask my neighbors in my building and did not come up with any people willing to give me their old computer. So I did have someone willing to find a PC to give me, but I don't do PCs. Or should I say they don't do me. Trade away the parts of the computer. Every once in a while I get these pens like this one here, this 21 special or whatever they called it, that has a shrunken shell. And if it works, if it actually puts ink on the paper, I'm happy to sell it to someone that might want it. Well, what I did earlier today, I don't know if you were here when I was doing it, but I was moving all of my current jobs off my computer onto my hard drives, so they were savable and usable. Crack. This is a 61 part, 61 cap. Goes there. Yeah, if anything writes and doesn't leak, it's functional and it works in my book. Collector schmelector. Now, what is it you needed from me? A 51 that had what again? I do have Schaefer balances. I don't really deal in senior sizes just because I end up having to charge more than I like to charge for a pen. But I have, you know, the standard sizes, and I've got other standard sizes, but 51 vac, one with a broken barrel, so I can transfer all the parts to a complete gold fill cap. So you need a gold fill cap, a nib, a shell, a section, but you don't need the barrel. And you need the vacuumatic part. Okay, I'm gonna draw a picture. You need the vacuumatic part. It sounds like you want the whole pen. If you need the vacuumatic part, you want an entire working pen or workable pen, right? Everything but the shell and barrel. But don't you need the blind cap then too? Or is it an aerometric and blind cap? So if I were to send you a complete, what part is this guy making for you? What are the parts he's making? The shell and barrel, but not the blind cap? I will. There's 13 people in this room. I don't think I've ever had 13 people. I'll send you an email later, Frederick, and we can see a shell, barrel, and blind cap. Okay, so you need everything but you need the nib, the vacuumatic filler, and the clutch ring, and a cap, and a shell. I mean a collector. And a feed and a breather tube and the shell and the whatever. These are the parts you need. Cap, complete cap, nib, feed, collector, tube, clutch ring, vacuumatic filler. So essentially what you need from me, I can take off the shell and blind cap of a pen that that has a barrel that maybe is cracked or broken or otherwise fucked up. And you'll deal with see, the thing is with these filling units on these things, I have no idea what they're like under the hood, so that's up to you to take a chance on it. If I hadn't fixed them, it probably meant that the thing had sort of seized up and I just wasn't willing to apply the force needed to remove it. But anyway, yeah, so okay. I probably have What I have in the way of caps, though, gold fill cap, I'm not positive what I've got that is in good condition. I might have a ding or a, missing a jewel at the top, but I'll see what I have. Oh, shit. Fuck. So Canada got his pens. Bartholomew Brecht got his pens. So that makes me happy that they arrived. I'm hoping that means that yeah, I do PayPal electronically. This I can put in a for sale bin. Okay. And I put this in a for sale bin. I'm just soaking these in water to get make sure the screw nib comes out. Well, this cap doesn't fit very well. It's a nice nib on that one. Now, what are you looking to buy there? Well, sorry for not, I'm just, my mind is on computers and stuff, so. Needs to soak a little more. Needs to soak a little more. Is this ready to go? I just used water, dirty water, clean water sometimes. No, I just soak them in water. Well, the blue diamond was in the first, on 51s, you mean, or all Parker nibs? Parker pens. '51s. Well, the first years did up until the Aerometric. Now, I don't know when the Aerometric came out, but in fact, I'm not sure about that. I think there was a time when the new clip came out before they switched over to Aerometric. I don't know that for sure, though, but that would be easily discoverable, I would think. As long as they had the old style clip, they had a blue diamond on it. Yeah, I'm just a water guy. I don't even do anything in it, just the water. Okay, guys, I will be right back. That sounds wise, Frederick, too. You know, water all by itself does a good job. There. Mood lighting. Let's try to make this look a little more romantic. Can we try that? Is that possible? Just a little tiny bit more of a romance going on here between me and you. Mood lighting. Oh, lovely. There. How's that? how come I'm making so many? Oscar, it's because I am alone and lonely. And I really enjoyed learning. I mean, it's not really about pens necessarily. It's more about just people coming in and saying hi and talking to each other. I've been kind of a matchmaker, not in a romantic way, but a matchmaker in a pen way to like-minded people. And I sort of provide a place for people to hang out. And you don't have to watch any of them. I mean, every once in a while they actually might have content that is interesting for a pen collector, but most of the time it's just sort of fun for the people that are in the room. But I think, you know, if you were to turn your camera on and show how you write or what you have and how you hold a pen and all that kind of stuff, I think that there might be people that will say, oh my God, I write just the same way you do. And then you and that person will talk. So it's kind of like, what is it kind of like? It's kind of like I have a hotel, and you're all the guests at my hotel, and you come down and you sit in the general room, and you sit at the bar of the hotel, and you're talking to each other, and people come and go, and new people come in, and old people have seen each other before they start talking. So it's I do it for myself because I do enjoy talking to the people that come in. And so that's why, I guess. It's kind of like an old club. And, you know, I probably should have a different persona for this, you know, rather than, yeah. I mean, that was a fun time where we were all, Marilyn and Frederick and I were all trying to write tinier and tinier and tinier. So you want to see how small I can write your name, Ozika? So turn on my device back here. This is the magnifying glass back there. So let me get a pen. It's very fine. Hey, Jack. We've missed you very much. So I'm going to write Ozika's name as small as I can. I'm going to use this piece of paper and Ozika. Budai. Okay, there it is. And that is, you deal in centimeters, I think, right? In Hungary. That is 1.25 1.25 centimeters. But I'm going to do better than that, because this nib is really, really fine. This is not the, let me find the finer nib I was using yesterday. Well, you've missed hours of talk, whether they were conversations. One of the things we've been playing, Jack, we've been having a fun time coming up with dinner party ideas. If you could invite anyone, living or dead, from any time or any place to a dinner party, who would those people be? You can invite, counting yourself, 6 people or 8 people for dinner. So, Ozika Budai. Okay. That one is in 6/10 of a centimeter. So the bottom line there that's out of focus is what I wrote with this pen. Oh dear. Frederick just sent his version. Damn you. So he wrote this in 1 centimeter. Well, I did it in 6/10 of a centimeter. So let's see what it looks like. It's right there. You need to grind your nib finer. This is really, really fine, but if you can see, there's lots of space in there. I could have written it much smaller, but I can't see. It's my eyes I have to grind down. Oh, hello, Carson. What is your first name, Carson? Okay, I made this one smaller. This is a 1/2 centimeter. See, there was the 6/10, and that's a 1/2. And I still, look at all that room. I could scrunch that even more. Hello, JB. Let's see if I can write this even smaller. Okay, this is now 4/10 of a there it is. 4/10 into 1/3 what? It is. I have to write very fast. Click carry. Would you like to come on board? Would you like to press the button and be live, Carrie? Let's see if it works here. I'm going to invite you in as soon as I can get to the button. Invite, copy to clipboard, edit, paste, edit, paste, chat. Okay, click on that. 1 1/3 tenth. Okay, cool. That's pretty small. Where's Parker? He's supposed to be up. Isn't he getting his child ready for school? So he can sleep late. So what do you think about moving to Carson City, Wyoming, or wherever the hell it was? Scruff, my father's, it was my father's, and he died a year and a half ago, and I brought it here. But he had macular degeneration in his eyes, and he had a really hard time seeing clearly the newspaper and bank statements and checks and things like that. So my brother found this online or on Craigslist or something and bought it. So it's meant for people who have really, really bad eyesight. It's not really meant for scientific work, I don't think. Well, that's what I was thinking, you know. Cowboys are what you find out there in Wyoming. Even if you live in a 1,000-acre compound, I think finding like-minded, fun people, even if you do have wings for Russell and I and effects and all, I think it's going to be kind of lonely. Oh, you want to try it? Okay. Does anyone else want to come on board? Well, you know, I don't know. Why do you need 10,000 or whatever acres? That seems like a hell of a lot of space to raise a family, no matter how many children he can pump out. Yeah, I'd love to have you here. If I could sit at my desk, I'd have you join you for now. That's not an option, or that's, well, the biology of this is a little confusing to me as well. So it seems to me that only one of you can provide the genetic material, and you need a third person to supply the rest of it. So Jack, I'm sorry, is not an option. Okay, I figured that's what you meant, but I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm going to try something here just for shits and giggles. I'm going to see if I can. Why does this do this? Why is this not doing this? I want to move. Shit. What am I doing? Okay. There we go. I'm trying to calibrate this computer that I dragged out of the dust bin. So let me see if I can do that without causing trauma. System preferences. Displays. No. Yes, displays. No, I want to do this first. Wacom tablet. Cintiq 24 grip pen. Calibration, I did that. Pen options, is that what I want? No, cancel. Functions, that's what I want. Modifier. Pen scroll. Switch, show desktop. Ink toggle, that's what I want. I want that. Clicks, keystroke, show, keystroke. I want that to be cancel. How do you do undos? Cancel. Radial menu modifier. Shift. I wanted to do I have zoom in and out? Zoom. Do I have zoom on this thing? Show desktop settings. Keystroke. Display toggle. Precision mode. Touch ring. Left. Keystroke rotate. Express keys. Okay, I want to do undo. What's undo? Keystroke. Option Z, is that what that is? Command Z. Okay, and this is modifier keystroke. This is command cut. Command X. Is that what? Okay. Should I do command paste? No. Okay, let's just leave that there. We save that. Okay, I'm going to try something else here, if I can. Hi, Bartholomew. I'm sorry that you had to fix all the pens I sent you. Do you love that Lady Duofold pen? Do you want to join me and turn your camera on? I just fucked something up here. Gather windows. Mirror displays again. See if I can do this again. Why can't I do this? I really think, hello, Chivello. I really think that Lady Dualfold has such a beautiful nib. It's just whispering, come hither. That romantic lady that you've got there. Ink toggle. I don't want it to be ink toggle. I want it to be switch application. How do I switch keyboard? Touch ring. Express keys. Ink toggle. Default, precise on-screen keyboard, open, run, launchpad, switch application, show desktop. I don't want any of that. I thought the ink toggle changed. Oh, display toggle. That's what I want. I don't have that option over here. Display toggle. I don't want that. Display toggle. Okay, let's see if that works. God damn it. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay, well, thank you, Bartholomew. Okay, let me just see if I can make this work. Am I saving these things? About options? Okay. So, functions, device, Cintiq. Okay, fine. Go back over to here, to displays, to mirror displays. Okay. Oh, okay, it's working. Kinda. Okay. Good. Okay, it is working. So now, what has that got for me? Nothing. Plenty of nothing. So Schiavello, since I last spoke, my computer shat the bed. So I dragged my other computer out of the... Fuck you! Is that what you're saying? My other computer I dragged out of the corner, and the screen was all cracked, and I got tape, and I taped it together so it wouldn't crack again. And I ended up making it work. So at least it's working. Would you like to join us, anyone? Let me cut and paste. See if I can do that. Invite, copy, edit, paste. This is a much larger screen than the other one. So my, like the top of the corner where I cut and paste is like way over there. Way over there. It's actually way up here, but anyway, it's way over there. Let's give hello. Hey, Kesh. How are you? Friday was okay. I managed to bring a big computer out from the corner where it's been lying for many years, waiting for me to throw it out, but I've been too lazy, I guess. And my other computer just broke on me today, essentially, so I managed to turn this one back on. This one is full of, the whole screen is cracked all over the place. So it's taped together to be airtight, but it's sort of on borrowed time here. And I tried to see if anyone in my building had one that they wanted to give me or sell me cheap. And no one came to my assistance. So, fuck them. Right? No, I don't want you to say that. Onika, Vicky, Vicky, sweet brown maiden, said to me, as she gave me language lessons on the beach at Waikiki. Onika, Vicky, Vicky, she was only teasing me. And her hand and kissed her on the beach at Waikiki. Honika, ooh, Vicky, Vicky, she repeated graciously. Remember what I taught you on the beach at Waikiki. Well, I think Chivello's here, but not online yet. And Russell, I don't know where he is. Oh, sure, of course. From Minnesota. Oh, it used to be. Well, thank you. Yeah, like Wobegon, where all the men are good looking, all the women are strong, and all the kids are above average. Do I have another song I can sing here? Where's my music book here? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely men have named you? For that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile. Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this the way you hide a broken heart? Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Oh, no, I forgot a line. Broken heart, many dreams brought you on your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona? I hate that chord. Lisa, or just a cold and lovely, lonely work of art? Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? It's the wrong time and the wrong place. Though your face is charming, it's the wrong face. It's not his face, but such a charming face that it's all right with me, with me. It's the wrong song and the wrong style. Though your smile is lovely, it's the wrong smile. It's not his smile, but such a lovely smile that it's all right with me, etc. Am I done with the songs, or that's all the songs that are in this book? I guess I did. Oh. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who, wait, that chord, who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, Blah, 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 blah. Fate is kind. She gives to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through. 40 and damp. I think it was kind of toward the 40s today, and, well, not 40s. It was almost snowing, but not quite. Oops. Yeah, people can, if they want to join, let me know. I may actually not be on much longer, though. I need to try something out with my computer. My other computer. I just want to move it so I can perhaps more easily plug it in and see if it works, and maybe download, copy the other shit off of it. So I may try that. May try that now, if I can do that without mixing up the apple cart. How is this going to even begin to work? My other computer is behind this one, which means I need to move this out of the way somewhere. And I need to move this out of the way a little bit. So it'll be right here. You'll get the gut shot. And then I'm going to move this a little bit. Hopefully not turn anything over. And unplug this. It's been unplugged. We'll lift this up. Oh, fuck. Okay, lift this up. This is my other computer. Put this back. Okay, I'm going to take this, unplug this, unplug that. Move this out of the way. Okay, now I'm going to put this hopefully up here. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to untie the knot of power cords that was keeping all of my computer things together. Okay, now take this, put this up here, plug this back in. Come on. Okay. I've got the keyboard here. Would you like to you want to show how you hold the pen? Do you have the camera aiming down, Will? Okay, so here's my computer I had been using. Here's my computer I'm using now. And let's see if that turns on and makes an actual screen rather than just be white. And I guess if I'm going to make that work, I need a Wacom pen and tablet. Where do I have those? Connected, it says. Okay, white screen of death. I don't like that. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out in the fullness of time. Oh, admin wanting to have me sign in. Oops. Why is it doing that? I don't want. Why is it doing this? This one is now working with that. So I need to get another keyboard. Fuck. Difficult is this? Uh-oh. What just happened? I didn't like that. Oh, it just went black. So let me put this keyboard on this. Plug it in. Come on, Pierre, plug it in. Okay, it's plugged in. Okay, come on. Where are you? It scares me when it does that. Delete, delete, delete. Okay, it's signed up. There isn't a mouse or trackpad connected. What's going on here? I don't understand what's happening. It's plugged into that.